Hi, my name is Molly Mahoney, and I am a camera confidence coach. I have a business called The Prepared Performer, where I help business owners to really touch in and unlock their inner awesome and elevate it to build their business, boost their sales using Facebook Live. Before I found Mirasee and the Course Builders Laboratory, I was teaching several vocal lessons a day. I had a few business clients, and I was right in the middle of trying to launch this course that I had done a lot of work on already called Prepared Performer Profits, that was teaching performers how to run a business. When I first heard about the Course Builders Laboratory, I was a little hesitant because I had already done some prep work towards building the course that I was aiming to launch, and I was a little nervous about having too much information to consume and whether or not I'd be able to go back and kind of rework what I had already put into place. But I was at this place where I knew that I needed some help finessing the content and help really getting the content into the hands of the people that I knew would benefit from it most. So I decided that there was just no way I could continue to do it on my own. And I had some coaches that I was working with at the time who were amazing, but the whole online course thing wasn't really their forte. So having a full support system, not only with videos and training material, but also the added benefit of the individual coaching that they offered and the office hours, I was like, okay, this is exactly what I need. One of the things that is so different from this program than other programs that I've seen are these office hours. And if you actually take advantage of the office hours, which I honestly didn't take advantage of as much as I should, and every time I see those emails, I'm like, oh yeah, I should get in there. But the days that I did take advantage of it, it's literally your own personal coach sitting there waiting to help you with your business. So knowing that you have that support system ready to answer your questions is totally different than any other group course I've ever seen. Sometimes they'll do calls every once in a while, but the office hours that are there on a regular basis every week for you to jump in and get your questions answered, it's like unparalleled. I don't know any other course that does that. So that alone is like, yes, duh. It's awesome. This is going to come as maybe a surprise, but what happened was that since I mentioned before, I had already come into Course Builders Laboratory with an idea of what I was planning on launching. So while I consumed the content from the beginning portion of the course, I didn't necessarily validate it the way that Danny so amazingly described. I did have a pilot, which I sold, but there were some other validation techniques that he explained that probably would have steered me in a slightly different direction. So what ended up happening is that my first launch actually totally failed. But wait, because it ended up being the most magical thing that could have happened for my business. I learned so much while putting that together. And like I said, the pilot did well, but once I upped the price, it turned out that the audience that I was targeting was not really ready to invest in that product. So with the help of Andy from Course Builders Laboratory, who was so amazing, I ended up making a giant shift. And in a moment of panic, I launched a whole new program with just a spreadsheet and Facebook Live. So I took all of the magic that Danny had explained about how you didn't really need a fancy platform, you didn't really need anything super official put together before actually selling your course. And I literally put all of that together within a week maybe, and launched an entire new course under major pressure. And within several months, it brought in over $40,000. So it was, it was the biggest shift in my business ever. And to be able to find the strength with the help of that Facebook group and with Andy's help and Danny's support too, to really know where my benefits that I had to offer were and how to shift it and put it out there right away with confidence was amazing. So the results from what happened by actually sticking with it and, making this course possible, it's actually crazy to me. I had planned on, imagined this instant $30,000 launch in one day. And it's funny to look at it now and see that there were so many challenges along the way, but the support that I was given and the ability to take that information and shift it have led to now it's been over $50,000 now that have come into my business, which is awesome. And one thing, in addition to everything else that I was already doing, but not only did it help me to get people into my course and make a profit that way, but also by really fine-tuning my message with the course, it helped to fine-tune my message across my business in general. So when I go speak about my business or I speak about what I teach, because of the process that I went through while launching this course, I'm able to book higher end individual clients as well, because my message has become super clear that I teach business owners how to step into their awesome and elevate it using Facebook Live. Making it super specific like that for the purpose of the course changed everything in my business. So the financial gain has been awesome, but really for me, the clarity and the growth that it's brought and the confidence that it's brought for me has been way more valuable than anything else. Yeah, so after my pilot, what I actually did is kind of crazy, but what I did is I actually taught the course live using Facebook Live within a Facebook group. And it was cool because Danny had explained several different methods that you could use. Like he said, you can just teach it, in a Zoom meeting and everybody comes together once a week. But what I was able to do was I just had a spreadsheet and I went live every day for 30 days. And I was able to take those videos that I did live and repurpose them within the Facebook group. So now I'm able to keep adding value to this Facebook group, and the whole course is actually taught within the group. When I first launched it, this is a secret. When I first launched it, because it was it was really barren, it was only $47 for lifetime access because it was that pilot. And now it's $9.97 for lifetime access, which is like amazing. And I have so many people who are loving it, and I know that they're getting mega value because in addition to those 30 initial pilot videos, I had the time now to add more Zoom calls and group coaching calls and extra live videos for them. So the value has just skyrocketed and it's been really awesome. So for people who are considering enrolling in the Course Builders Laboratory, I'd like you to know that whatever level of your journey that you're at in building a course, starting at the beginning of this program and consuming this content and putting it into action will help you not only to be able to launch your own course where you're able to help, hundreds of thousands of people to be able to master the skill sets that you're teaching, but it will also help you to be able to clarify exactly what you have to offer in your business, in general. So it's just been an amazing, it was so valuable and so clearly taught and really easy to put into action. So I would say do it.